Hello, everybody. Welcome to video number 8 in the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John Maxwell. I am excited to be here. We are talking about the law of intuition today. And you know what I found over the years is some people can be incredibly intuitive and other people don't know what intuition is. So we're going to figure out. Good morning, Lynn. Welcome so much for coming. Thanks for watching. I love it when you're here and supporting me. It's fantastic. Okay, so leaders evaluate everything with a leadership bias. In the law of intuition, not everybody is intuitive, right? They're not intuitive in their leadership skills. They're not intuitive a lot of times in being intuitive, if that makes sense. A lot of people don't know that they have intuition and that they possess it. So it's really sort of a hard thing to explain because it's not something concrete. You can't see it, you can't touch it, but you can feel it. You can absolutely feel it. And so for people who aren't intuitive and don't have any kind of intuition whatsoever, it's a really difficult thing to kind of explain. And this is probably one of the harder laws to talk about in an explanatory way because people either know they are intuitive or they have no idea what it means. It's like speaking a foreign language. So this morning, as we discuss the law of intuition, I'm going to be giving you lots of questions for you to write down if you are journaling this series with me or if you are keeping track, keeping notes, because this absolutely will help you grow. So the very first thing is, what do you think your greatest strength is? What do you consider your greatest strength to be? Write that down. And then what talents do you think you are naturally gifted with? And write those down. So your strengths and your talents that you think you are naturally gifted with. Those are the first two things we need you to sort of process this morning. And then once you've written those down, ask yourself if leadership is one of the strengths that you listed. Did you list that as a strength? What is your strongest talent? What do you think your strongest talent is? Okay, write those down. Have a sip of my cup of tea. I'm cold this morning. All right, so here's a question for you for intuition. Do you know if something is right or wrong before you have any proof of whether it's right or wrong? Do you get that feeling in your gut that says, ooh, I shouldn't be doing this. Something's telling me not to do this. Or, yeah, this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Try to think about that, okay? Good morning to everybody that's watching. Thank you so much. Throw down some comments so I know who's watching. Lynn threw down one. I know she's here. She supports me every day. I'm so great. If you don't know Lynn Anderson, she's a life coach. You guys need to follow her on Facebook and get to know her. She's a pure joy and she will support you as best as she can. All right, so who you are dictates what you see. If you want to see more, be more. Lynn says absolutely she's there. If you need anything, that's her info right there. Okay, so a leader has to read the situation and know instinctively what play to call, right? When we're leading, we're going to come across some times in our leadership where we've got to make some decisions, and not all of them are going to be easy decisions. Sometimes we have to go with that intuition. We have to be able to say, yes, I know you don't understand, but we need to go here. We need to do this, or no, step back. This doesn't feel right. That's kind of what intuition is. And a lot of us, I think, are having intuition right now with COVID-19. Some people are getting really bad feelings about this, and some people are like, it'll blow over. And, we have to be able to listen to our intuition. And I think that people prepare when their intuition is telling them they need to prepare. All right, so as a leader, you have to drill, learn, practice, and know. You cannot teach what you do not know. Remember, you don't know what you don't know until you know. All right, so no client is going to listen to you if you're not learning, if they're not learning because you're not leading them that way. You're not coaching and you're not leading. If when you're with a coaching client, if they're not able to listen to you, and if you're not able to listen to them and you're not able to help them grow, then you're not leading them and you're not coaching them. Your clients have to be able to grow. When they leave your coaching relationship, they should be leaving at a higher growth rate than they had before, more knowledgeable and more practical in their practice. They should be able to do the things and implement the things that you've given them. All right. Do you know all of the material you are teaching? So there's I'm reading this. Larry Smith, coach at the University of Southern California, studied his plays inside and out. He knew every single move. He knew every single play. It was embedded in his mind and in his heart, and he taught his players the same way. And in a crunch, when something happened, they all intuitively knew what to do. That's the kind of model that we should be teaching. That's how we should be a role model, right? We should be teaching everybody how to feel through things, how to work through things, so that in the end, where they have to make a really difficult decision, they intuitively know what they should and should not be doing. If you're not a naturally gifted intuitive leader, get someone who is and learn from them. Complete the training with them. It's easier to learn this way. It is so much easier to learn this way. All right, so let's exercise our intuition. All right, we're going to exercise our intuition. Let's see. Arrange a meeting with each person you will coach. Listen to them, talk to them, and observe their feelings. Feel their feelings, observe their feelings. Create a sheet for each individual person. Write down all that you hear and see, and then study it. Become intuitive about their thoughts, their needs. Study, navigate, and report that information. All right. Don't forget, this is going to help you become closer to your clients, but it's also going to be able to allow your clients to do more growth. Remember, there are 3 levels of leadership intuition. Number 1 is those who naturally understand leadership. Number 2, those that can be taught leadership. And then number 3, people who will never understand what leadership is. Figure out which one of those is the one that describes you. Excuse me. All right. So I've already said that intuition is really difficult to explain because it's not something concrete. It's not something I can write down and hand you a PDF file and say, here, this is intuition, have at it. It's not like a step-by-step approach. So the law of leadership is based on facts plus instincts. Facts plus instincts. The only way to develop intuition for your leadership as a coach is to listen and to learn. Listen and to learn. I have always been one of those very intuitive individuals. I will say in a minute, oh, I've got a really bad feeling about this, or I can't do this. Excuse me. I can't do this, or yes, we need to do this. We need to do it now. I mean, have you ever felt like that heebie-jeebie, like somebody's looking at you, or you feel like somebody's there and nobody's there, and you just kind of get that bad sort of feeling, and you think, you know what, I feel like I need to move from this spot right now. I get that feeling, and that's my intuition telling me that I need to move. I need to be safe. I need to, look at one of my coaching clients and think, okay, something's not quite right here. I'm not getting a good feeling about this. Let me see if I can, work through this and help them grow through what it is I think maybe is going on. All right. And it says, lead others to the law of intuition. Have you heard them say, I know in my gut I need to, right? Which is what I just said. Those people that are really intuitive have learned over time to listen to that voice. Listen to what that intuition is telling you, because we don't know what we don't know until we know. And who knows, we may have just saved ourselves from something really bad. It didn't happen because we listened to our intuition. You teach your clients that intuition is speaking to them. Show them, explain to them, give them examples so that they can start tapping into their intuition and leading intuitively. All right, so teaching the law of intuition is difficult. You need to develop intuition within yourself. If this does not come naturally, you need to develop the skill to influence people that you follow and people who follow you. You need to write down the steps each day that you will take to develop this skill of intuition. So come up with ways in order for you to develop that skill of intuition. Remember that some people believe you have to be at the right time at the right place. People believe that you have to be at the right time at the right place, or the right place at the right time. Intuition, right? But people also think a lot of things are built on luck. Intuitively, if we lead, we will do the right things because that's how we are built. So we have to tap into that intuition and learn that intuition. Almost every time a leader is in the right place at the right time, other people are in the same place at the same time. The leader is just more aware. Teach yourself how to be aware. And Wayne Dyer, I am so sorry. I have no idea what's wrong with my voice this morning. No idea. Let me have some tea because I'm just choking away over here. That's delicious. If you ever want me to make you a cup of tea, let me do it because it's good. Everybody needs to have a hot cup of tea every now and then just to let your juices flow. All right, so Wayne Dyer says, if prayer is us talking to God, intuition is when God talks to us. Well said. I love it. I love it. That's the best way I can explain intuition. I feel like the same thing. I feel like God's talking to me and I have to listen because who am I to argue with God, right? I mean, seriously. All right. So tomorrow is lesson number 9. Can you believe it? Of the 21 irrefutable laws. That means we have 21 lessons and we're already up to number 9 tomorrow, which is the law of magnetism. So here is your homework for the law of magnetism. 1, who do you want to attract? Give a think to who it is you would like to attract. Write it down. I'm all about writing things down. This is how we learn, right? Write things down, read it, reiterate it, put it in your own words, put your own spin on it, how it feels good to you, and then regurgitate it onto other people, share the information. All right, so homework for tomorrow. Number 1, who do you want to attract? Thanks, guys, for watching. I see I've got a couple of eyes on. Let me know who you are and where you're watching from. What are their qualities? What are the qualities of the people that you want to attract? And number 3, why do you desire the qualities you've listed? Why do you desire the qualities you've listed? So for tomorrow, for the law of magnetism, think about who you want to attract, what their qualities are, and why you desire those qualities. And then tomorrow for the law of magnetism, we're going to chit chat about those. I would love for you guys to put questions down in the comment section so we can have an interacting, engaging video. So throw down your comments. Let me know where you're coming from, where you're watching from, what you think of the video series, if there's anything I can help you with, and what you think about what we're discussing. Okay, so today we discussed the law of intuition, tomorrow the law of magnetism. All right, so I'm going to jump off. I have another course I'm teaching at 10 a.m. this morning. If you are interested, jump on over to my Facebook page, to the events tab. I'm doing Facebook Business Pages Made Easy. I've got, I think, about 15 people signed up so far. So if you want to jump on there and jump on the Zoom link, you are welcome to do so at 10 o'clock this morning. And other than that, I thank each and every one of you for watching again. Hi, Angelita. Whoop, whoop. Hey, Lynn. All right. Fabulous. We got Montrose in the room and we've got Spotsylvania in the room. All right. So I'm going to go. Let me know if you need anything. Watch the replay, #replay, share it if you think this is a good one. And if you have anything you need me to help you with, let me know. All right, so I'll see you later. Have a great Friday and a fantastic weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye.